India's LPG consumption has more than doubled in the last decade. But with rising global tensions and heavy import dependence, how is India still managing supply during a crisis? Back in 2014, India's LPG consumption was around 14 to 15 million tons annually. At that time, access to clean cooking fuel was still limited, especially in rural areas where many households depended on firewood, coal, and other traditional fuels. This began to change rapidly with focused policy intervention. With the launch of Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana in 2016, LPG access expanded significantly. As a result, coverage increased to over 95% of households and consumption nearly doubled to around 28 to 30 million tons annually. This marked one of the largest clean cooking energy transitions globally. However, this rapid growth also increased import dependence. India produces LPG domestically, but not enough to meet demand. Today, 16% of India's LPG is imported, mainly from Middle East. Procurement and distribution are handled by companies like Indian Oil Corporation, Bharat Petroleum, and Hindustan Petroleum. Since a large share of LPG comes from Middle East, geopolitical tensions, especially along routes like the Strait of Hormuz, directly affect prices. These tensions increases global LPG benchmarks, raise shipping costs, and create uncertainty in supply chains. Right now, India is facing the impact of this global situation. International LPG prices has already moved up. Import costs for oil marketing companies have increased, and pressure on government subsidies has intensified. At the same time, pricing adjustments are being managed carefully to avoid sudden shock in domestic market. Despite this pressure, India is maintaining adequate supply through diversified sourcing across multiple countries, long-term contracts that reduce volatility, strategic storage and buffer stocks, and control and gradual price adjustment. These measures help ensure that supply remains stable even during crisis hours. Indian government has also invoked Essential Commodities Act 1955, under which LPG is classified as an essential commodity. This allows the government to regulate supply and distribution, prevent hoarding and black marketing, ensure availability during periods of stress. In crisis situations, this becomes a key tool for maintaining stability. In simple terms, India has built a strong LPG supply system and is actively managing global shocks, but rising import costs and global tensions continue to test how resilient that system really is. Follow for more such explainers.